Alright, what's up YouTube? It's AJ Watt back to you guys. Another figure unboxing review. This time of the Mezco 112 Collective Wolverine figure. So this is kind of like the classic Wolverine look with the brown suit. So as you guys can see, we have kind of the same Mezco packaging we get. Same as all the other figures, but this time it's a brown box with the X-Men logo right over here. Top left it says Wolverine. Right over there at the corner it says 112 post play and display, and Marvel logo at the side, and on the side you have the X-Men logo and same Mezco stuff over here at the bottom too. Then at the back of the packaging you have a cool picture of the figure posed up. Gives you all of his interchangeable hands, alternate head, the display base, the blade and the sheath, and some cool shots of the figure posed up. So that's pretty cool. Top, get the same logo, Mezco, warning label, don't choke on your Wolverine, and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and open up the classic kind of brown suit Wolverine look. Alright guys, so here I have the Mezco 112 Wolverine out of the packaging, and definitely going to have this guy like right in the center of my collection because, man, he is such an awesome looking figure. Love the way that Mezco executed the design, especially on the shoulder pads, even though they kind of pop off very easily when you kind of move the arms a little bit outwards. But there's ways to move around that, but still an awesome looking figure. Like I said, executed very well. So let's go ahead and dive into Wolverines Accessories, and then we'll go ahead and dive into Wolverine. Alright guys, so for Wolverine's Accessories, he does come with a pair of fisted hands that come attached with the figure when you take it out of the packaging. These are pretty cool. It does have like the little, I don't know what to call these, to be honest. I'll just call them his little kind of claw protectors, if anything. I don't know, but yeah, they're there. So plain fisted hands. Oh, no, these are not fisted hands. So these are, well, this one's a fit. Man, I am unprepared, man. So this is the katana holding hand in case you want him holding the katana. And then he comes with a pair of fisted hands. I can't find the other fisted hand. Let me find out. The cat ate it. So who knows, man? I'm missing a fisted hand. So that's weird. And then he comes with kind of two different open palm hands. It's a this one's a right hand. Right over here, so if you want them kind of gripping at another figure or something like that. I like how they have the padding on the inside right over here on the palm, which is pretty cool. Then he comes with another, this is a left hand, a little bit more kind of open gripped. It does have that same padding on the inside. And if you want, you could put the cosmic cube onto here from the Red Skull figure. Why would Wolverine be holding that? I have no idea. But that is an option that you can do. And I'm very kind of frustrated that I don't have the other fisted hand, so I have to look for that. Then he comes with the sheath of the sword right over here. You can see it's kind of a little bit messy right over here, where right over here on the ribbons of the sheath. Like Mezco could have did better, but oh well. Then you have the sword right over here. Let me take it out of the sheath, and it's done in a nice kind of varsity red color. One of my favorite reds, if you know me well. Paint apps on this guy are very awesome. You see with the red with the gold right over there. Then the black right over here for the handle of the sword. Painted very well. And then the little gold end right there. And we'll go ahead and put this back as so. No, it's the other way. And just like that right there. Then he comes with an extra head sculpt, which I'm going to have him displayed with at all times. I think this is one of the best kind of 6 to 7 inch Wolverine head sculpts I've seen. Does have the grinding teeth. Does have like a little broken tooth right over here in the corner. But oh well. Looks very nice though. like how the menacing look and everything. You can see the wrinkles on top of the eyes right up here. Very nice. Giving you that menacing look. Back of the Wolverine head sculpt. And then he also comes with the Mezco stand as well that we see with all Mezco figures. This one has the X-Men logo on there, kind of with the brown suit concept going throughout it. And then he comes with an arm for the base too, so in case you want to put him in a dynamic pose. And then he comes with a little baggie too that we see with all the Mezco figures. So that's pretty much all the accessories that Wolverine comes with. So let's go ahead and dive into Wolverine now. Alright guys, so here we have a close-up of the kind of plain Wolverine head sculpt, and I think it looks fantastic. You guys can see he does have a lot of wrinkles on his face. You don't see his little chops, but you do see the wrinkles throughout. It does have small lips. Paint apps are very good on that little faceplate. I think it's awesome. Paint is also very well on the mask itself. Like the way the little horns go up, and there's no paint kind of scratching or anything like that. So thumbs up to Mezco on that end. But really do love this figure. I think he's amazing. I like the way they kind of went for the pleather look on the this brown portion of the suit, and it's kind of like a cloth material on the yellow parts of the suit, except for the top of the dome, of course. But done very well. The shoulder pads are plastic, and they do have a little bit of wear on them too. You guys can see it right there when the light hits. It does have a little texture to it as well. Some line works with black paint on the inside, which I think is a pretty cool addition. And you can't have a Wolverine figure with, of course, out arm hair. So we all know Wolverine's very hairy. He does have the chops, and this is one of the very few Wolverine figures that does have textured arm hair, and that's painted on there. Because we know with the Marvel Legends 12-inch, they kind of sculpted the hair on there, but they didn't paint it. So that was a little bit of a bummer. You can see his gauntlets right over here, kind of wrapped in like some kind of looks just like a belt for the gauntlets. I remember people were complaining about the jorts on the Wolverine, kind of when they released the product shots of them. A lot of people weren't satisfied with that look, but Mezco, of course, listened to their fans and changed it up. So another huge thanks to Mezco on that. And this one does not have an X-Men logo, just has like a red buckle right there with the kind of gray outline. And the pockets, painted very nice, have the wrinkles on them. And you can see a little bit of silver paint for the buttons, like right over here. Then the black for the leather belt too as well. You can see the stitching right there. It's kind of like a pleather look. And you get the spandex right over here. And the boots looking very nice as well. Looks just like the horns on his mask, or the ears, whatever you want to call them. Shoelaces are done. Does have 2 peg holes at the center of his feet, and does have little treads right there. You can see like the little laces, the top of the laces right there. Then he does have like the little buckles on the back of his feet. So very good, very well executed figure, Mezco. And that's why you guys are taking my money now over Marvel Legends. And man, like I said, this is going to be like the centerpiece of my collection. Then you guys can see the claws right over here. They do feel a little bit fragile too, so be wary of that. I'm kind of nervous of I might break one, and I might be sad. But you can see where the claws come out. Right there. So that's very cool. He did not come with those on. I put those on myself as part of the interchangeable hands. But Yeah, man, this figure is just whew, fantastic. Can't cannot get over him. So let's go ahead and check out the Mezco Wolverines Articulation. And so for this Wolverine's Articulation, he does move down on the head as well as look up a pretty good amount until the head pops off, looks left and right, head pivots side to side, and then he does have a neck joint, so you could get a little bit more posability out of it, about that much, so it really doesn't make a difference, but he does have that extra posability because the articulation in the neck right over here. The arms can move outward about that much. I don't want to pop off the shoulder pad because it is a little bit of pain to put on, but that does also articulate kind of forward and back about that much. Arms move forward and back, has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that move very well. Hands rotate 360, also hinge down and up or side to side, whatever way you have the peg. So it's kind of like a Hot Toys joint or a ball peg, whatever you want to call that. Then he does have an upper diaphragm joint. Well, is it upper diaphragm? See, it's kind of hard to tell what joint's in there, to be honest. I don't know if that's the upper. Yeah, that's the upper that helps him go side to side. Doesn't really crunch forward and back, just a tiny bit, but doesn't really count. He does crunch forward. I believe that's the bottom piece of it. Crunches back more, though, so that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's weird. But anyways, legs kick up a pretty good amount. Kick back just a tiny bit. Has a upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees that move very well. Let's see, boots don't rotate, but his feet hinge down and up, and he does have ankle pivot too as well. Is this a ball joint on the inside? Yeah, it's a little ball joint, so pretty good. A lot of posability out of this Mezco Wolverine figure, so you can put them on that stand that Mezco gives you, of course, with all their figures, and you can put this guy in a lot of poses. And man, he just, like I say, he looks amazing. Looks way better than Juggernaut series Wolverine and the retro Wolverine. So let's go ahead and get to those comparisons too as well. So here he is next, the Juggernaut series Wolverine figure, and the Mezco Wolverine just stands a little bit taller than the Juggernaut series Wolverine. And then here he is next to that retro Wolverine figure from Hasbro, and he is the same size as Juggernaut series Wolverine, so there's really no comparison, but just a little side by side. And then here's the Mezco Wolverine next to the NECA God of War 4 Kratos figure. And I just want to thank you guys for the support on this guy right over here. So far, he's the top figure review in my whole channel, and that's all thanks to you guys. And here's that. Like I said, here's the comparison. Kratos is taller than the Mezco Wolverine figure, of course. Alright guys, so here I have the Mezco 112 Wolverine all posed up for you guys, and you guys can hear my reaction to the whole video. I think this figure is just spectacular, and I do recommend him in all phases of the game. Articulation, sculpting, paint apps, everything about this Mezco figure really pops out, and Mezco has just won me over, to be honest. And man, it's just an amazing piece, just like the Red Skull. I have a lot of fun posing this picture around, taking pictures of him. Really think he's a top 10 of the year. I can just imagine how happy I would be if I get that Tiger Stripe Mezco Wolverine. But who knows, maybe down in the future. I don't think I'll review that one once I get it, because a lot of people have already viewed it. But with this guy, do recommend him, and I do love him. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like my videos, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe and leave a comment down below what you think of the figure, what you think of the review. I really want that feedback. And follow me on my social media. I just have Instagram now. Twitter, I don't know. Twitter really is kind of boring now. So I'll just lead you guys to my Instagram account, my main one. I think I might take down my my YouTube one, so I'll give you guys my main one. So it's gonna be _AJ Watt review, AJ just underscore AJ Watt. So that's my main one. That's where I'll be posting photos of the figure, etc., etc. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week.